harness. So I think interesting concept, worthy of more research.
We should look after all our wildlife, basically, shouldn't we? But clearly we put different values on different species. So I wonder what values we'd put on a bird that's a non-native species. It's bright green, it's quite noisy, but it's very charismatic. Some people love it, some people hate it. After this film, I hope we convert you all into lovers.
The Isle of Thanet in Kent juts out into the northern reaches of the English Channel. It has a classic English seaside feel, complete with a healthy population of breeding gulls. But this little piece of England also has more exotic residents living amongst the rooftops. The ring-necked parakeet. A relatively common sight in London these days, this species has set up home here too, and a parakeet population of several thousand thrives in Thanet, and have done so for well over 30 years. They've become part of the local scenery, and even the local pub has parakeet punters. High under the eaves, a pair of parakeets have chewed a hole in the boards, allowing them to access the pub's roof space for their very own lock-in. Inside are 2 young chicks, about a week old. At this stage, the female stays with the chicks and tends the nest. The male, who has a distinctive dark ring around his neck, has been out foraging and arrives back to provide for his family. He passes his spoils to his mate, before heading off to search for more food. The female then feeds the chicks in turn, regurgitating a syrupy solution that's easy for them to digest. While these 2 seem to be doing well, it's clear that things haven't gone entirely to plan. An unhatched egg and a dead chick suggest times may have been tough. Or it may suggest that this pair is inexperienced. The female is still trying to incubate the final egg. And by not removing the dead body, she's inviting unwanted guests. A fly has entered the nest area, and the mother parakeet is not happy. The last thing she wants is the fly to lay eggs in the nest. The resulting maggots could be a real health hazard to the 2 remaining chicks. Eventually, she chases the intruder out, and order is restored. A week later, and the chick's distinctive green feathers are starting to come through. For the first time, Mum is happy to leave the nest for more than a few minutes. And waiting on the roof for his chance is the male. With things going well back at the pub, it's date night for the parents. A tall tree just around the corner is the preferred place for arboreal ardour. Once paired, they'll generally shun the company of others. Date night over, it's back to the nest to look after the young. It's a small family, and the 3rd egg shows no sign of hatching. But for these chicks, it seems that everything is going well. But with an incredibly long fledging time of up to 50 days, there's a long way to go yet.
There'll be more parakeets tomorrow. You've got to love them, though. Don't you 2 love them, parakeets?
I'm on the fence.
You're on the fence?
Yeah.
We're going to push you off then, Lucy.
I like a parakeet. I mean, they look like dinosaurs when they're little chicks, don't they?
I think they're gorgeous.
I know, but do they belong here? Oh, come on. You've got to show some
Big
love for
debate,
parakeets.
big debate. Let's save that one for tomorrow. I tell you what, let's resolve the quiz now. At the beginning of the programme, we showed you this, and we asked you to identify it to species level. Species level. A couple of people got it wrong. Kit at B-Boy Catastrophe thought it was a leech. Jim Hume at Jimbo Baggins thought it was mosquito larvae. It was, in fact, neither. It was a black fly larvae. Black fly larvae hatch into biting females like this one, and the extraordinary thing about the larvae is that they have very acidic guts, which are the perfect place for a particular type of bacteria which allows them to break down cellulose. Did anyone get it right? Someone came close. Macca at Macca6219 said it was a black fly larvae on Twitter. So he can be the winner tonight, and the prize is extraordinary. It's a membership of TSAS, the Tree Slug Appreciation Society. I told you it was going to be an awesome prize. I told you.
In fact, I'm going to give you two one each. There we go.
we get to be members
Patrick.
You know what, I was watching when you formed the Tree Slug Appreciation Society. I'm feeling rather slug with myself.
Oh, dear me. Well, that brings us to the end of the show tonight. What have we got coming up tomorrow? Well, Gillian is feeling rather chuffed because she's staying in Cornwall.
And we'll be taking another look at that fantastic goshawk's nest. What about that?
And I'll be looking for another amphibious mammal. This time, it's the water vole.
And I'll be delving into the subterranean world of a badger scent.
So we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget Wild Academy for Schools will be on the red button, on the internet, on the iPlayer. Obviously, you can keep your eyes on all those cameras, and there'll be commentary that you can listen to as well. It's absolutely brilliant with Brett Westwood, so make sure you listen to that. We will be back with lots more things going on tomorrow, so we will see you then. Proudly. Oh, stay around for Facebook Live. Bye-bye. Bye.
Does the man